My tomorrow must be greater than today.
His hands are not short that it cannot reach to you. His eyes are never blind, he cannot see your teeth. His ears are not deaf that he cannot hear you cry. Your tomorrow must be greater than today. Your tomorrow must be greater than today.
No matter what I face, no matter what I see,
no matter what comes my way,
no matter how I cry,
one thing I know,
that is definitely my
tomorrow.
Good morning, class. I am Engineer De Innocent Ezepesele, a mathematics teacher, SS1 class. Today's topic, we are going to emphasize on the previous class that we had before, the ratio of spatial angle. That is what we have treated previously. The ratio of spatial angle, angle 45, and the other angle of 60 and angle 30. But before we go to angle 60 and angle 30, we talk of 45. To find the ratio of angle 45, a right angle isosceles triangle, side 1 unit is used. How do I mean? We have a right angle triangle. A right angle triangle means the one we have an angle in this way, then they are giving us a right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle. Why is it called a right angle triangle? Just because of here it will be what? 90 degrees. What do we mean by side 1 unit? Side 1 unit means that both the opposite and adjacent will be given 1 unit. But hypotenuse, which is the left side, from here to here is the what? Hypotenuse, has not been given. Then we can give this angle PQR as the side. Then now, if you see this, you know that PQ is what? 1 unit. YQR is what? 1 unit. But PR has not been given. Then we don't know the length of PR. But at the previous class that we have, we gave them that the hypotenuse, which is PR, is square 2, which is in short form, short 2. But how do we get that? We use what we call Pythagoras theory. This Pythagoras theory is when we are using the angle given, if we have P, which is the right angle triangle, which is what we have here, PQR. Now, this is 1, this is 1. We don't know here. You know that this P that is here, under this angle is facing this place. This place will be what? Small p, which is this one. And this Q here, angle 90 is facing this place, and this place will be small q, and this is r, which is facing here, and this place will be what? Small r, which means small r is equals to what? 1 unit. Small r is equals to 1 unit. Y small p is equals to what? 1 unit. Then small q is what we are looking for. That is how we got the answer, sort 2 that we have given. You know that Pythagoras theory says that Q squared is equals to R squared plus P squared. How do we mean? It's just the formula for Pythagoras theory when you are teaching. Then you have those places that I gave small r 1 unit, small p 1 unit, and q is the one that we are looking for. As far as we are looking for q, we are going to put in the value that we have for r and what? P. Are you getting me? Then we have q squared is equal to 1 plus square. Go back to that about index notation. Let me repeat again so that you understand better of what we mean by Pythagoras theory. Then now, when we are talking about Pythagoras theory, the previous one I drew an angle like this. We have a right angle triangle. Why it is a right angle triangle and we call it isosceles triangle just because of here is what? 45 degrees. And this place is what? 45 degrees. But we are looking for the hypotenuse, which is the lengthier side, which we have PQR. And this PQR line, this angle that is facing this place is small r, small p, which means P now is equals to 1 unit. Why this place R is facing this side, which is the opposite side? You know that small r now will be equal to what? 1 unit. Then this small q here, which is the length of hypotenuse, PR, whether you put this small q is equals to the one that you are looking for. You put it this way, you can say PR, it is equals to small q. Or we put it this way in this side, the opposite side, we can say PQ here. Then we have PQ. Then if you want to put it that you are considering the line, the side of line PQ, then you put it, this thing means line PQ is equals to what? 1 unit. While line QR is equal to what? 1 unit. And this line PQ is representing what? Small r. And this line RQ, this is line QR, is representing the small p. And while the line PR is representing the one that you are looking for, a small q. Then now, in this case, the explanation of it will be clarified based on, if you are using that Pythagoras theory that says that the hypotenuse, which is the lengthier side, is equals to opposite plus what? Adjacent. The hypotenuse is what? Small q squared, which is the same thing as what? R squared plus p squared. R is what? The opposite. Why p is what? The adjacent. Why q squared is what? The hypotenuse. Do you get that? Then now put in the value. Then you find the ratio of q. Then now, if we put in the value, it becomes q squared is equals to r squared is the same thing as 1 squared plus p squared is the same thing as 1 squared. Remember what we treated in indices. If anything raised to power is the same thing as, for instance, if we have 2 raised to power 2 is the same thing as 2 times 2. If we have 1 raised to power 2 is the same thing as 1 times 1. And 1 times 1 is the same thing as what? 1. Do you get it? Then now, if you have that, you know that q squared is equal to 1 plus 1 times 1 is the same thing as 1. Do you get that? And in that case, if we have it, you have q squared is equal to 1 plus 1 is what? 2. Then to make q the subject of the formula in this equation, then we have to find the square root of both sides. Then if you are finding the square root of both sides, you know that q now will be what? Square root of 2. That is why we call this place as sort 2. Then now, if you put in the, yes, after we have used the Pythagoras theory to get q's value, which is this, then we go to the spatial angle, which is angle 45, the ratio of the spatial angle. Then how do we get the ratio of angle 45 in this triangle that we call isosceles. I have already explained what we mean by isosceles. It's just because of we have two sides to be 45, 45. Then another theory that we're going to use is what we call SOHCAHTOA. This SOHCAHTOA theory is what we are going to apply, because if we have this first one, which is so, this thing means it is sine theta is equal to what? O represents opposite, while H represents the what? The hypotenuse. Then now, if you go to the second one, which is CA, then CA represents what? Cos theta. And cos theta is the same thing as what? Adjacent. All over what? Hypotenuse. Then now, the last one, which is TOA, is the same thing as tan theta. Tan theta is the same thing as what? Opposite over what? All over what? Adjacent. And when we have this opposite all over adjacent, from the triangle given, which is the isosceles triangle, we have the side that here is what? 45 degrees. While here is what? 45 degrees. You know that sum of an angle of a triangle is what? 180. While here is what? 90 degrees. Then here is 1, here is 1. And what we get from the hypotenuse is what? Root 2. Then we can put in the value. You see the sine theta, which is opposite over hypotenuse. Then when we want to put sine theta, the theta that we are referring to is 45. Then the cos theta we are referring to is what? 45. Then now, let us go to that. Then you have the first one, which is sine theta. From the angle that we have sketched, we have sine 45 degrees. And sine 45 degrees, from that angle, you have what we have there is just opposite over what? Hypotenuse, which is 1 over what? Root 2. Because 1 is the opposite, while root 2 is what? The hypotenuse. Then we have sine 45 is 1 over what? Root 2. Then now, if we have cos 45 degrees, is the same thing as cos theta. Go to the adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. Adjacent is 1. Then hypotenuse there is what? Root 2. Then the other one is what? Tan theta. Tan 45 degrees. And tan 45 degrees is what? Opposite over what? Adjacent. Opposite over adjacent, which is 1 over 1. And 1 divided by 1 is the same thing as what? 1. This is how we got the ratio of angle 45. Did you get it, class? Thank you. After this, we go to angle. Haven't understood sine 45, cos 45, and tan 45, which is the value given, which is what we got. Then we go into angle 60 and 30. In driving the ratios of these angles, an equilateral triangle of side 2 units is used. How do we mean? An equilateral triangle of side 2 units. The side we mean is just the side of the angle will be equal. Then we are going to be given it 2, 2, 2. That is the equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle, the inside will also be equal. We are going to get 60 degrees, and this place will be 60 degrees, and this place will be what? 60 degrees. You know that sum of an angle of a triangle is what? 180. Then we are going to sum this angle. If you sum it, you are going to get what? 180. Then now, how are we going to get angle 30 from this equilateral triangle? It's just to divide this angle into 2 equal parts. We call it equidistance that divide the 2 angles into 2 equal parts. Remember, what we gave to the angle is PQ Q, R. But what are we going to give? The middle, because there is a line that divides the angle into two equal parts. Divide the Q and R. Then we call it equidistant that divides Q and R into two equal parts. You know that if this line is divided into two equal parts, here will be what? 1 and here will be what? 1. You can give this place any value. You can say, let this be what? L. Then you know that QL is equals to 1, while NR is equals to what? 1 unit. Then now, from this angle, you know that if this place is divided into two equal parts, you know that here will be what? 30 degrees. You see to that. And here will not be 60 again, it will be what? 30 degrees. Here will be 60, here will be 60. But the one that has been divided into two equal parts will be 30, 30. Let us draw this angle. We are going to have another right angle triangle this way. Then here will be what? L. And here will be what? P. And here will be what? R. If we draw this angle, you see that here will be 60 degrees. And here will be what? 30 degrees. While here is what? 90 degrees. If you sum this angle, you are going to get 180. Then remember that here will be what? 1. While this place will be what? 2. But this place is what we are looking for, because it's the line that divides the angle into two equal parts. Then we continue. We are going to use Pythagoras theorem to get the what? The ratio of the spatial angle of 30 and 60. Because this, if you are referring to this 30, you know that here will be opposite. If you are referring to angle 60, you know that here will be what? Opposite. But we are going to get this place so that we know the values of this before we sort out the ratio of the angle. Then, how are we going to get this? It's just PL plus NR is equals to what? 2 square, which is PR square. Then now, because this PR is the hypotenuse, why this place is opposite and this place is what? Adjacent. But if it's 30, here will be what? Opposite, and here will be what? Adjacent. Let us see how we are going to get the value of this. Theory there, from that angle given. Here is unknown, this place is P, and this place is what? N, and this place is what? R. Then here is 2, and here is 1. Then, with the Pythagoras theory, you know that 2 square is equals to 1 square plus. Let us give this place small r square. Because this small r square is just this big R, which is 60 degrees here. Is facing this. Here will be what? Small r. And this small r is the place that we are what? Looking for. Then now we have 2 square is equals to 1. This 1 now, we cross the equality sign and it will change its sign. Then this one will come over to this place. It becomes 2 square minus 1 square is equals to what remains there is what? R square. Then now, 2 square, as we explained before, is 2 times 2. While 1 square is the same thing as 1 times 1. 2 times 2 is what? 4. Why 1 times 1 is what? 1 times 1 is what? 1. Then you come down here, we have 4 minus 1 is equals to r square. Therefore, remember that r square is the same thing as 4 minus 1 is what? Is going to be what? Class. 4 minus 1 is 3. Then we have 3. Then now, to make r the subject of the formula, we remove the square, get the square root of both sides. Then now, r now is equals to sort 3. Then the value that you're going to get, then here that you're looking for is what? Root 3. If you want to get the ratio from the diagram, then we are going to make use of SOHCAHTOA theory. This SOHCAHTOA theory is the one that we apply when we are solving the right angle triangle of 45, which is isosceles triangle. Then we are going to apply it in sine angle 30 and angle 60 degrees. Then if we are referring to 30 first, let us make use of 30. You know that here now, that this place is facing will be what? Then if it is angle 60 that you are referring, then you know that this place which is root 3 will be what? Opposite. You get it? Let us make use of 30 first. Look at our theory. Then we have sine 30 degrees is equals to the first opposite over what? This place that is the lengthier side, always the hypotenuse. Why this place will be opposite? Reason is just because of we are referring to 30. But if it's 60, you know that here will be opposite. The opposite in 60 will be what? Root 3. But if it's 30 that you are referring to now, opposite will be what? 1. Why the adjacent will be what? Root 3. Then here will be what? Hypotenuse. The hypotenuse here is what? 2. Then now, if we are talking of opposite of what? All over hypotenuse. Where is the opposite of sine 30? Is here. Hypotenuse is what? 2. You know that is 1 over what? 2. Then we have the second one, which is cos 30 degrees. Adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. Where is the adjacent? Adjacent is what? Root 3 all over what? 2. Root 3 over 2. Y tan 30 degrees is equals to tan 30. Tan is opposite over what? Adjacent. Which is opposite is here. Y adjacent is what? Root 3. Because of that 30, it becomes 1 over what? Root 3. Is how we got that. Then now, if we go to 60, because they are in the same triangle, then we have angle 60 with the same SOHCAHTOA. Please, why this one is what? For 30 degrees. For 60 degrees, where is 60 facing is here. Root 3 will now be what? Opposite. Then we come to sine 60. Sine 60 degrees equals to opposite of what? Hypotenuse. Opposite now will be root 3 all over what? 2. Because the hypotenuse is 2 generally. When we talk of cos 60 degrees, we are going to have cos. Go to that SOHCAHTOA theory. You will see that adjacent over hypotenuse. A represents the adjacent. YH is the what? Hypotenuse. Cos now. C represents the cos. Then we have cos 60. Cos 60 now is what? Adjacent over what? Hypotenuse. Where is the adjacent? 1 will be the adjacent. Why the hypotenuse is what? 2. Then become 1 over what? 2. Then we have tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees is opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent, which is 1 over root 3. Opposite over adjacent is the same thing as opposite over adjacent. Sorry, we are referring to 60. The 60 there is opposite over adjacent. Opposite is what? Root 3. Adjacent is what? 1, which is root 3 over 1. And root 3 over 1 is the same thing as what? Root 3. Then this is the ratio of angle 30 and angle 60. And please, this is the ratio of angle 30 and angle 60. And this explanation of the ratio is what we are going to apply in our example that we're going to solve. Now let us look at example 1. Calculate the values of x in the diagram on the screen. 45 meter, the hypotenuse, 30 degree, the angle given. Then what we are looking for is what? X. Then we'll find x. Let's look at the solution for the question that I have been given. Then we have from the angle, we have a triangle like this, a right angle triangle. Then here is what? 30 degrees. Why this place is 45 cm. Then here is the place that you are looking for. You don't know it. Unknown one. Then now from the solution, remember what we are using before. From the solution now, we are going to apply SOHCAHTOA theory. Then now, if we apply this SOHCAHTOA to solve this, you know that here is what? Opposite. Why here is what? This place is what? Adjacent. And here is what? Hypotenuse. Then, why are we applying this SOHCAHTOA theory? It's just because of one angle has been given, and one side of it is also be given. If they give us two sides, tell us to find the other side, then we use Pythagoras theorem. Then because of they gave us one angle and one side, whether hypotenuse or opposite or adjacent, anyone can solve. Then now, if we use sine theta, which is opposite over hypotenuse, will it match? If we say opposite over what? Hypotenuse, where are we looking for is the opposite. And opposite is this side. Then you know that because of this 30 is facing this side, here will be what? Opposite. If they gave us this angle, you know that anything that they gave us here as angle facing this side, you know that this place is going to be what? Opposite. Just because they give us this side, that is why here is opposite. And this opposite side is where we are looking for. You get it? Now, let us give this opposite side as what? X. The value. The opposite that we are looking for here is what? X, that has been given in the equation. Then now, theta opposite over hypotenuse, that is what we are going to use. If you say cos theta, it becomes adjacent over hypotenuse, and adjacent will be here, over hypotenuse is not what we are looking for. What we are looking for is x, we are going to use sine. But if they give us adjacent, you know that we are going to use cos theta. If they did not give us any hypotenuse, they did give us this one side and tell us to find this, we use what? Tan theta. Then now, because of they give us opposite and hypotenuse, we are going to make use of what? Sin theta. Then sin 30 there. The theta there is what? 30 degrees. And sin 30 degrees. Opposite is what? X. Y hypotenuse is what? 45 cm. What are we going to do? Is just when we have an equivalent to under fraction, it's just cross multiplication. The numerator will multiply by the denominator, and the denominator will multiply by the what? Numerator. This cross means cross multiply. You will say 1 times x, it becomes x is equals to, what is here is what? 45 cm times by what? Sine 30. That is what we are going to have. Then x now is equal to 45 times by sine 30 from the one that they have given us. We solve together. Sine 30 there, 1 over 2. You get it? Then we carry sine 30 and put it become 1 over 2. Then x now is equal to 45, it becomes 45 over what? 2. If you say 45 divided by 2, it becomes what? 22.5. The answer. If you have questions, you forward it so that you explain further. Let's look at example 2. In the diagram on the screen, B angle AC is equals to 60 degrees and line AB is equals to 10 cm. Find Y. What you are looking for there is Y. Then AB is 10 cm. The angle inside is 60 degrees. Then BC is Y. That is the side that you are looking for. Now let's solve it. Then now in this solution, we are going to apply SOHCAHTOA again. Why? Just because this thing is a right angle triangle. No, here it will be 90, here is 60. And we don't know this place. Then this place has been given to us as 10 cm. You get it? Now, if we use sine theta on it, it becomes opposite of our hypotenuse. Then what are we looking for? We are looking for y. This value. Okay, let's give this A, B, C. Then now, AB is tertiary. YBC is y. Then what are we looking for? Is y. Y, the angle inside is what? 60. This angle is facing here, the y, and here will be what? Opposite. Y, the 10 will be what? Hypotenuse. Then now, we are going to use sine 60. Then if you are using this sine, then it's going to be what? Sine what? Y, because it's opposite. Y10 what? Is what? The hypotenuse. Then now, it's the same way we are going to put this. It becomes sine 60 over 1 is equal to y over 10. Then you do the cross multiplication. It becomes 1 times y is the same thing. You can do it. Y times 1 is equal to. Then this one will now multiply by 10. It becomes sine 60 times by 10 cx. Then now, what is sine 60? We come down. Y times 1 is y is equal to. Sine 60 from the one that we have solved is root 3 over 2. We have root 3 over 2 times by 10. You know that 2 can cancel 10, we have 5. Then now y is equal to root 3 times by 5. And root or y now is equal to root 3 times 5 is the same as 5 root 3. This is the answer for that. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, then you can forward it and we'll solve it together.